to the proponents of this new law who insist that kids like Hannah aren't the ones they're targeting to kick off coverage, I'd say that either they're being dishonest or they simply don't understand how Medicaid actually works. Hannah is a young girl who lives in Nevada, and her parents shared her story with me. Now, I want to share it with you. Hannah was diagnosed with a congenital kidney disease while still in utero. And then at age 9, Hannah fell into a coma. Imagine being her parents, watching completely helpless as your daughter fights something that you can't protect her from. Now, Hannah did eventually wake up, but with a new diagnosis, diabetes, a condition that nearly 270,000 Nevadans manage every day. Not just the disease itself, but the crushing weight of the costs associated with it. Over the next 2 years, Hannah's parents spent more than $5,000 out of pocket because their insurance refused to cover all of their costs for their daughter. Hannah and her family sacrificed so much just to be able to afford medication that would allow Hannah to lead a normal life. But just when they thought they would never be able to financially recover, they were able to enroll in Medicaid and receive the support they need to care for Hannah at home. My Democratic colleagues and I have worked hard to save Medicaid. And we tried to reach across the aisle to protect the 17 million Americans just like Hannah who could lose their health insurance because of this bill Republicans and Donald Trump signed into law. So now, Hannah and her family, and millions more like them, may be forced back into medical debt. And to the proponents of this new law who insist that kids like Hannah aren't the ones they're targeting to kick off coverage, I'd say that either they're being dishonest or they simply don't understand how Medicaid actually works. These cuts shrink the entire pot of money states rely on to fund Medicaid. Nevada and every state in this country will be forced to stretch fewer dollars to cover everyone. That almost always means tightening eligibility or cutting services so kids like Hannah and end up losing coverage, even if they weren't the type of person that Republicans singled out for cuts. It's just shameful. It's un-American, and we are better than this as a country.